Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be reviewing the brand new foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is called a Beautiful Skin Foundation for your best healthy looking skin day every single day. Well, it doesn't say every single day, it just says every day. I added the single. So I've been seeing this obviously all over TikTok, and also, I follow Charlotte Tilbury on Instagram, and I was very, very intrigued just because I've been loving foundations lately that feel like skin. You guys already know that I love my It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation plus Skincare Foundation. This is seriously so good and I rave about it a lot, but it just looks really, really good. Me and my sister use this, and my sister's very like minimal makeup, so she really enjoys this. Since I love that, I was like, let me try this, because It Cosmetics also has something that looks, their CC cream that looks exactly like this. I've been really loving like my foundation being very like lightweight and not super, super matte sometimes. But I am also combo to oily, so I always have to make sure that I still set my face with powder to ensure that my makeup is not gonna budge or go anywhere. So they do have 30 shades, you guys, so they have so many different shades. What I do like about this, if you guys go to charlottetilbury.com, this is how I did it. They give you two options: find your perfect shade, and they also have this other option which helped me find my foundation shade. It's called Match with Your Current Foundation, and it lists every single brand on there. So whatever foundation you use, the color and everything, it will, break it down to the one that fits you best in the Beautiful Skin Foundation. So that's how I did it. I'm in the shade Strawberry from NARS, but that's when I am tan. But I know that summer's coming like really, really quick, or spring in Arizona. Obviously it's hot, so I do get more color here than I ever did in Oregon. So I did get shade number 8. That's how it narrowed it down to shade 8. But as you guys can see here in the swatches, like they look completely different, right? I was actually really impressed. I was like, these are way off, like super way off. So just kind of be careful. For me, I honestly do struggle a lot with like finding my perfect shade online. And I thought it was still pretty cool that it does help you, in that aspect of like, it does list a bunch of different like foundation shades, like I mentioned earlier, from different brands. But now that I'm actually sitting here and swatching them, I'm like, this looks way different. So don't go that route. I don't know if these are in stores just yet. I would definitely check your nearest Sephora. I went into my Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer. Ya me lo puse. It's already on my skin, so I'm not gonna reapply. I love using this. It just feels very like tacky, so I just love how my foundation really just gravitates to the primer, like it attaches to it, and it literally leaves my makeup on for the entire day. Especially going in with a foundation more like this, I have to go into a primer. Isn't the packaging so beautiful? I think it's also travel friendly. Like I feel like this will definitely fit in my like makeup bag. So the brush that I'm using is the Bella NG357. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can actually get a better look of this foundation. All right, so let's apply this. So I mean, off the bat, you can tell right away that it is definitely more like watery, more hydrating than a matte foundation. Apply a little more on this side. Haven't done my brows yet, so don't judge them. So far, you guys, it feels very, very lightweight. It kind of reminds me of my It Cosmetics one. Does obviously look more glowy. So just an FYI on that, you can definitely see like the glow on my skin. So it's not drying matte, so we all know for sure it's not a matte foundation. All right guys, so here we have the left side, and then none on this side. So as you can tell, it is glowy, it is very hydrating, just exactly what it claims to be. And it definitely feels like I have nothing on my skin, which is also a great benefit. Sometimes I love a full beat, don't get me wrong. I love using a matte foundation. You guys know that I love matte foundations. But sometimes also, like today's Sunday, I'm going to church. I don't want something too heavy. I want something very pretty, very lightweight. But I also want to make sure that it is going to last and it's not lifting, it's not separating, it's not looking like I'm a grease ball, you know what I mean? Like I just want to make sure that even though it looks pretty, looks like skin, I still want it to last. And it does claim to last for 16 hours. So we will definitely put that to the test today. I'm gonna be wearing this the entire day. Fortunately, it's not like super, super hot, so I can't really, you know, let you guys know how this would do in hot weather. But I feel like for like, if you're going on vacation, you know, like somewhere tropical, you normally don't even like to wear, well, at least me, I don't like to wear like too much makeup on my face, just because, you know, it's hot. You want something very nice and fresh and glowy. So I wonder if this will be really great for, you know, vacation. I mean, all right, you guys, so I am back. I went ahead and just did my entire makeup. Same steps that I normally always do. If you've been following me for a while, nothing has changed. I did the exact same thing. Normally what I would do if I would be wearing a matte foundation, I did the exact same thing. So you guys, am really in love with this foundation, like so far, because I still have to wear it out for the entire day. But it really does remind me though of my IT Cosmetics one, the Your Skin But Better foundation. It has like the same feel to it, comfortable. It feels very hydrated. Like it doesn't feel like my skin is super like dry. You know, like when you wear a matte foundation, that can tend to happen, which I personally don't mind because I am combo to oily. So I love my foundation to feel like super matte because I know that it's not going to go anywhere and no oils are going to be peeking through. Now, I will say though that I will be expecting some natural oils to peek through with this, just because with this one, for me, la nariz, like the nose, is where I normally tend to get shiny, like within like 4 hours or 5 hours. So I do have to touch up. I have not worn this during the summertime. I've only been wearing it during the winter time and it's amazing. But I will say though that these foundations, you guys, are really great to have when you don't want a lot of makeup on your face, and it still looks really pretty. It covered pretty well. Actually, I was very impressed on how well it did cover. But again, I have to wear this throughout the entire day and see how my skin does do with this. So far, gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's really, really lightweight and it's stunning. I wish you guys can see me in person. Like my skin looks really, really pretty and glowy and healthy. So, all right. So with that said, I'm gonna go and let you guys go, but I will see you guys actually like right now in the next clip. But for me, in a few hours. Hi guys. So it is currently 6:05 p.m. So I put this foundation on like around 8 a.m. So I've had it on for actually quite some time. I've had it on for about like 10 hours. So I have not touched up. So I definitely want to show you guys here a before and after. So this was before when I first barely applied my the foundation, and now this is after. So you guys can really see what it looks like. And again, I am combo to oily, so we can see some oil. That's like the thing that I see immediately is like my oils on my nose, on my chin, on my cheeks. Actually, not so much on my cheeks, which I'm actually pretty surprised that my cheeks are not like super oily. Obviously, there is some shine, but it's not like super oily like my nose. Like you can tell on my nose immediately and on my chin, of course. And I haven't even applied highlight. I mean, I did apply highlight down the bridge of my nose, so maybe that also, you know, could have played a huge factor, but my nose is super oily, especially on the sides as well. I will say though that it's still there. Like it's crazy how it still looks really pretty. I feel like if I could like blot my face and just set it with some powder, I can still get some more hours out of it. But if you are extremely oily, this will probably not be a good fit. I'm combo to oily, so I still got oily, and I feel like people who have dry skin, you will really, really enjoy this. It gives it such a nice, pretty finish. You guys saw when I applied it earlier, I feel like it looks absolutely flawless, and it does look more glowy and hydrating, and it's not matte. So I feel like people who do have dry skin will really, really enjoy this. Not to say that us who do have combo to oily or oily skin, you know, can't wear this. Like I feel like you can still get away with it, but just kind of keep in mind that you will have to blot throughout the day. Me looking at myself in the mirror right here, like it kind of got a little bit darker. So just kind of keep that in mind, that it did oxidize just a little bit. I don't know if it's just on me. If any of you guys have this and it did oxidize on you, let me know, or maybe it's just me, but I can tell right away, like right here, like it looks more tanner, just like a little bit more tanner than my chest. So, but I would definitely say it didn't do that bad. So I'm definitely gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So I really do hope that this review helped you guys. I love you guys so much. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe before you delete my channel today. And I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Besitos. I love you guys so much. Bye.